Hey friends, I just wanted to share a few thoughts with you. Um, Seems like the climate of things just seems to intensify with everything that's going on and the election, and there seems to be quite a bit of outrage and all of that. And I was reading through Romans 12, and I just wanted to let this thought be in your mind as we go through the day. Beginning in verse 9 of Romans 12, he says, "Let love be genuine. Abhor what is evil. Hold fast to what is good. Love one another with brotherly affection. Outdo one another in showing honor." Down in verse 17, he says, "Repay no one evil for evil, but give thought to do what is honorable in the sight of all. If possible, so far as it depends on you, live peaceably with all. Beloved, never avenge yourselves, but leave it to the wrath of God. For it is written, 'Vengeance is mine, I will repay, says the Lord.' To the contrary, if your enemy is hungry, feed him. If he is thirsty, give him something to drink. For by so doing, you will heap burning coals on his head. Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good." Well, I think it's important to remember that we don't convince people or change people's minds simply by matching their outrage with more outrage, by yelling at them or calling them names. That's not how we as believers respond to evil. But he tells us to be a people who are genuine in our love, to love one another with a brotherly affection, to never repay evil with evil. See, the world's way is, if you hit me, I hit you twice as hard to make sure you never hit me again. But God's way, Christ in us, does not respond to evil with evil, does not pay back, does not avenge itself, but leaves these things in the hand of God. In fact, he says we don't just remain passive, but if our enemy is hungry, we feed him. If he's thirsty, we give him drink. And then maybe one of the most important verses in this section, he says, "Be not overcome with evil, but overcome evil with good." So here we are, and we can look and we can see the evil in our own day. And without even being aware, we can subtly be influenced and overcome by the evil and respond to the evil with hearts of malice, with hearts of hatred and anger, and no longer allow Christ, who is our life, to express his life through us. So the response to evil in the world surely is not to condone it or to celebrate it, no, but to overcome that evil with good. And so we allow Christ, who is our life, to live his life through us, to show that love in the way that we love one another. But not just the way that we love one another, but the way we love our enemies. So, challenging times, uncertain times, most certainly they are. And can we see evil in the world? Sure. And our instinct may be to respond to that evil in a fleshly way. But we aren't people who simply respond in like. No, we overcome the evil of the world we live in by allowing Christ to live and manifest his life through us. That, friends, is the call of the gospel. Well, you might be tempted to think, well, these are especially difficult times, and that's true. But do you remember the times that Paul was writing in? The Roman Empire granted no freedom to the Christians. Paul was being persecuted by by unbelievers, the Jews and Gentiles alike. And so he had come to this beautiful place where he said, listen, authentic discipleship of those who follow Christ is always about love and the expression of that love in good works. So think about that, and remember, you can trust God with everything. He's always on the throne. I love you. Have a great day.